Okay, in this demo, I'm going to show you how to do a siege. So, one thing that a lot of people do is they end up having sieges close to them, and what I like to do is keep all of my fiefs at least an hour away. That way, if someone is going to try to do paybacks or something along those lines, if they see a few sieges close to me, then they'll attack those thinking that they're actually hurting me, and then they go along their way. But in reality, my actual fiefs that I'm collecting from are an hour to 2 hours, plus that way if I need to recapture something real quick or something along those lines, I can schedule that out. But at the same time, if someone is going to attack or raid me or get vengeance, I have at least an hour to 2 hours of warning before anything actually comes through. So if you are going to send a siege out, you don't want to just claim the castle. The way that I do it is I actually send out 3. So just as a quick example, so even though I'm sieging first, I'm sending out a raid. And that way I'm going to do an initial collection of whatever resources are available. So in this case, I'm sending out some dragons, and then whenever the actual siege hits, that's going to be the exact same force that I used in the raid. And the reason for that is because as soon as the raid hits, directly after that, the siege is going to hit, and it's going to be the exact same time, basically. So I try to space it out at least 10-15 seconds so everything happens simultaneous. And then I'll also send out a smaller unit, like in this case, I'm sending out an archer. So as long as you don't already claim the castle, you can send out another siege directly behind the one that you already did. And the reason for that is, say for example, someone sees that you sent a siege, whatever. You don't want them to see what actual troops are going to be holding. You just want to see what was used to attack or to siege. And in this case, it's more of an example. But say, for example, you're doing a battleground or something like that. You don't want to send out some major troops and then a few wraths or something like that, because then they're going to know that as soon as you hit, you're going to be pulling everything back but those wraths. But if you send out a couple hundred dragons or something along those lines, and that's all that they see, then people might think that that's how you're holding it. Or the more experienced players, they already know the trick as far as sending out the initial, but then sending out a very small troop or a few troops just for holding, and then as soon as you have it claimed, then you recall the major troops. So in this example, in about 9 minutes, as soon as the raid hits and then the initial siege comes in, then as soon as the archer is shown as one of the reinforcements, then I'm going to pull back the dragon. And the reason that I'm doing it in this way is just in case someone tries to siege as the same time that I'm doing it. At most, I'm only going to be losing a dragon. But even though that's rare, it does happen. So make sure that you're going to be keeping your losses at a minimum. So hopefully this helps, and if you need any more help as far as raiding or sieging, let me know. But for the most part, as far as a siege itself, it's pretty simple and explanatory. But as I mentioned, you want to make sure to keep your actual sieges away from your home and have about 3 sieges close to you, so if you piss somebody off, they're going to attack those and not the ones that you're actually collecting from. And if someone does hit the ones that you're collecting from, all you have to do is siege it again and it'll automatically pop back up in your list, but you will have to wait the initial 4 hours again. Anyway, hope this helps. Take care.